Found out my girlfriend slept with her current best friend. Me, 22, and my girlfriend, 23. We've been together for a year now. Moved in together 3 months ago. Met her mum a week ago too. I always do everything that would make her happy. For example, I got her a cat as she always wanted, just to cherish her, make her happy, even though I never had pets and was not too keen on getting one anytime soon just cause I love her so much. She asked me to check something her best friend sent. I opened, saw her nude in shared media. So decided to read the chats. Found out they were sexting before we got together. I confronted her and she started justifying and agreed that they almost slept together. Never went all the way, got naked together, made out but didn't fuck. I understand she had a life before me, but why to hide? She is still best friends with this guy, even was living in same apartment with him before we moved in. Made me friends with him too. Now I can't get the thought out of my mind that that guy undressed my girlfriend, made out with her, touched her the way I do. I had a doubt on them and always saw her talking great about him and defending him in everything. Even saying he must be great in bed and all. She used to promise me nothing ever happened between them, and then I found this out. My problem is not that why it happened. Why wouldn't you tell me this? She would never have told me this if I didn't find out. In her defense, she says she thought I might get angry and break up with her, so she didn't. What do I do? It's not the first time she has lied to me or has hidden something. But I love her a lot and I think she loves me a lot too. I'm gutted. I'd be certain they FKED. Adults don't get naked and just make out. How does she interact with him now? Anything sexual in their chat? She didn't tell you because she still wanted him in her life. And she knew if she told you it would make you uncomfortable, and she didn't wanted to cause a problem, so she lied. I will also tell you I believe she slept with them. She's only admitting to minor things because she got caught. It's super fucked that she didn't tell you before you got more serious. Being best friends with someone you've gotten naked and kissed with, come on. You really believe that they didn't go farther? Warrants a little honesty with your current partner. I mean, she still has their sexting convos saved, man. It's even worse because she felt the need to justify it when you found out. Update. My dad rubbed his erection into my behind. I don't know how to deal with it. Original post. My last post, there was some good advice I got from people, but the majority of advice was terrible. Not advice at all. Making assumptions or just disgusting comments, DMS. I decided to suck it up and call my dad so I could get this all over with. We had a long talk, the majority of it with him in tears. He explained it was a mistake from being tired when he just woke up and being high as a kite from the night before. I didn't even know he smoked weed. I told him I am still not ready to see him though, and he was understanding even if he was a bit teary about it. We are just going to stick to phone calls and maybe FaceTimes for now to build back trust until I'm ready to see him again. That's about the extent of it without revealing personal details. But thank you to the people who genuinely offered advice. You're the gold stars of this sub less than 3. Well, it seems you are handling it as well as can be. I hope you are able to get through this, as it does seem like it really was just a huge fuck up on his part. Mistakenly thinking you were your mom. I get the trauma, so take your time and I have a feeling you will be fine. I will be assuming you will learn more about your dad in these talks, just like the weed. What about the other stories that you wrote? All similar in nature. You were called out several times. The amount of people saying it was intentionally sexual was truly disturbing. Some people on this subreddit need to watch less porn and get a grip. You handled this very well. Kudos to you for handling such a stressful and awkward situation for everyone so well. You are doing all the right things. My wife left me for providing. My M30 and my wife, F28, have been married 5 years and have 2 kids together. When we first got together, we were both working full-time until she got pregnant. We then decided it would be best if I work and she stays home to look after the kids. It has all been going well. But this year has not been good. With the cost of living increasing, I have had to work many more hours to be able to afford everything. Our bills have more than doubled, food now costs more. Although it's tiring, I've always been proud to provide for my family. But the last 6 months my wife has been complaining I don't spend time with her or the kids anymore. I now work 6 days a week instead of 5. And I'm doing between 9–13 hours a day. We argued and in the end she understood. Every Sunday is our family day. We always go and have a day out somewhere. However, there have been a few times where I've been too tired to do anything. And my wife has got mad at me for it. Despite explaining I'm tired, she thinks I'm not putting any effort into the kids. Normally after work, I come home, spend some time with the kids and eat my dinner with my family. However, the World Cup is on. And I skip dinner a couple times to watch the World Cup with some friends. She has got mad at me. I explained I'm really tired and stressed from all the work and I need to do something to relax. She then started saying, "Do my children not make me happy?" Accusing me of not loving them. She hurt my feelings. The last time I came home from the football, I found all my stuff outside my house. And I was locked out. She told me to leave and not come back and we are finished. She has told all our friends about this and they all think I'm the bad guy. All I ever wanted was to provide for my family and I feel like I'm being punished. I have worked so hard and this is how I'm treated. I'm the lowest I've ever been now. I just want my wife and kids back, but she says it's too late. I understand I was wrong to watch the football. But the World Cup is only every 4 years, it's not a regular thing. I'm not sure what to do. I don't know when I'm going to see my kids. Edit. Change typo. I accidentally wrote have instead of skip. Your title is misleading and I have a feeling your wife's side of the story would explain a lot of the, obviously, missing information. Dude. Your wife had made it clear for a long time that she wants you to spend time with her and the kids. You complain that you're too tired from working and don't have the energy. Then you find the time on multiple occasions to go and be social so you can watch soccer. Your actions showed her she is not a priority and likely never will be and she's had enough. Can't say I blame her. Have you talked about other solutions to your predicament than not working 6 days a week? Where do you work? Can you change workplaces? Can you move states or cities to somewhere cheaper? Can your wife work part-time? Can you downsize house? Also, why you thought going to watch football with mates was a good idea when your wife has already complained you don't spend enough time with her or kids is beyond me? Not only does work steal her matrimonial time with you, but so do your friends. How do tell my sister I don't want to be her nanny anymore without it causing drama? I've been watching my sister's child for the last 2 years. My husband makes enough money that I don't have to work and I can focus on our home and our family. When my sister was pregnant I said I'd be open to watching the baby on occasion. Somehow, on occasion, went from date nights here and there, to 10-hour days 2 to 3 times a week. I admit that after 2 years I've let this get completely out of control and I should have said something sooner. But there is really no nice way to tell someone that I don't want to watch their child for any reason other than I just don't want to. I have so much anxiety over having to get up at 6 a.m. to show up at their house to babysit that I literally can't sleep, so then I end up not sleeping at all and then watching the baby for 10 hours. My sister is now talking about having a second baby and gushing every chance she gets about how appreciative she is for my help because of all the money I'm saving them, and I just about had a panic attack when I realized not only does she expect this to continue for a significant amount of time, but she's fully going to expect me to watch a toddler and newborn, and meanwhile I've been contemplating how I can get out of this situation without drama. My husband works his ass off so that I can be home with our family, not so I can be a nanny for my sister. And to make matters worse, my sister just bought an extravagant new house, which she probably did in part because she didn't think she'd have to worry about childcare. But I just don't want to do it anymore. At all. I love my niece. But I absolutely do not want to be her or anyone else's nanny. My sister and her husband have a very different parenting style than I do. They're very fussy. And they don't even leave a car seat, so I'm literally stranded there all day. If something happens with my own child, I literally can't leave at all. I feel trapped in this situation and I just want it to be over. I sent her a text. Just waiting for her response. It won't let me add the screenshot for some reason. I just wanted to give you a heads up that after December I won't be watching ____ anymore in a childcare role. This way you guys have time to get other arrangements worked out. Nothing is wrong, I'm just shifting my focus to my household. I know you guys have appreciated my help. Thanks so much for being understanding and supporting me now. Update. I'm quite taken aback by this. May I ask why? I just need to take a step back for my mental health. This is just very out of the blue. You didn't say anything on the phone yesterday. I wanted to say this yesterday but I didn't because this subject has been a source of anxiety for me. How so? It is just difficult for me to simultaneously manage my household and yours. I can watch her until the end of deck, but after that I can't. I love you and her, but I really can't take care of 2 households. I'm only one person. And I definitely can't take care of another baby on top of that. It's too much for me. Please understanding and don't take it personally. I really don't want to fight about this. This is just how it needs to be. So you'll watch her until the end of December and then I just have to drop her off with complete strangers. Got it. She left me on read for 20 minutes before sending me that last text. You have to do. It will cause drama no matter what, but your health and the relationship between you two is more important than the immediate discomfort. Tell her now, before she gets pregnant. Just say that as much as you love your niece, you are getting burned out. You've given her 2 years of free babysitting. That's more than generous. Explain this and state that you just wanted them to be aware before she has another baby. If she doesn't understand, then she isn't worth doing favors for anyway.